It's that time of the year where we all do our 2024 pack dumps and our gear-related videos of things that we're going to use for this upcoming season. Now, I like these videos as much as the next guy, but it really feels like these videos are either ads for the newest gear coming out, and there's nothing wrong with that, or they're just people flexing, man. And there's really nothing wrong with that either. Go on, King, get you some. But I've noticed a trend this year with a few that have already come out in talking about their budget gear. Because let's face it, man, things are getting more expensive and none of us are really making any more money. I had an entire video talking about everything I was going to use for this year going elk hunting. And it just didn't feel right. Nothing about it felt right. It just felt like too much. So I scrapped it and I decided to instead talk about some of the best bang for your buck stuff that I've got. So let's dive into it. Everybody's got their things that they say, don't skimp on these things. And I have those too, but I feel like they're different for everybody. Like a lot of people say optics, and I agree with the fact that you get what you pay for in optics. But I feel like a lot of people would be surprised in how much you can really get out of a cheaper optic these days. This is the Leupold Alpine HD or BX2. I don't know. All these model names are crazy. This is a 12 by 52. They're small. They're relatively lightweight. Now, once you get into like the super big $1,000 stuff, yeah, I can see where you might get a little bit more out of that. But for the money, these are fantastic.
Holy sh! Man, we saw one already.
A lot of people say boots. Man, okay, that one I'll give you. It's kind of hard to find good boots that are cheap. We have an entire video about mountain boots that if you want to go watch, you can go watch it here. So we won't go cover that. One of the biggest things not to skimp on is your weapon. Doesn't mean go out and buy a brand new of the most expensive. It means find quality. And that's what this is. This is a Matthews Verdicts. I've had this for 4 years, and honestly, I kind of refuse to get rid of it at this point. I've shot every Matthews bow and almost every other major manufacturer's bow since this, and I told myself I wasn't going to upgrade until I noticed one was absolutely markedly better. And none of them have been. And I looked on Facebook Marketplace before making this video, and you can find one of these very similarly rigged out for like $750. That's great. Another thing that I don't think you should skimp on is your pack. And again, I want to reiterate, that means finding quality, not buying brand new and the most expensive thing. This is my pack. I got it last year and I love it, and it's going to take up my whole face. This is a Mystery Ranch Metcalf. They came out with a new version of this, so all of these older versions have gone way down in price. You can pick one of these up for like $300. I tried a budget pack the first year we went, and I was miserable. This changed the game to be able to stay comfortable and have all the weight sit right on your hips and on your shoulders, to have everything. It allowed for so much more comfort in the backcountry. And that's really what most of this is about, because the more comfortable that you can be, the more brain power that you have to put towards hunting. How about this on a whim off of Amazon, because it was like $40. And it is a fire maple Jetboil copy, but it seems to do the job. I like the fact that it has this little handle on it, which is cool. Everything fits inside just like a Jetboil would. Full disclosure, I have not tested this out yet. I've only done just some test boils just to make sure that it works. I feel like maybe it takes a little more fuel than I've seen the Jetboils use in the past. Again, trade-offs on everything.
Hey, we're elk hunting. Yeah, we are.
The next thing I want to talk about is a shelter. When I started this, I wasn't even looking for a cheaper option, but this, as far as value goes, just kind of screamed in my face. This is a Pariah Arches 2-person trekking pole tent. It weighs 3.5 pounds. It's $160. It's light. It comes with the footprint, with the rainfly, with the dump sack, with all the stakes. There's a lot of tents where the footprint doesn't come with it, or you have to buy it in pieces. You have to buy the inner and then the rainfly and then the footprint. Pariah Gear, man, thank you for just selling freaking tents. Like the whole tent. Another thing that if you don't have, you need to hurry up and get is some semblance of InReach or Zoleo or some kind of satellite GPS tracker messaging system. We should all have one of these. And this is an older InReach Mini. Again, you can find them secondhand or find the older options for much cheaper. They're starting to make steps where your phone does it as well. But frankly, I trust Garmin more than I trust Apple. I don't trust Apple at all. I have an iPhone, but I don't trust them. You got to have one of these. The last thing I want to touch on in this little video, as far as quality gear on a budget, is your sleep system. I think it's one of the most important things when you're doing these longer backpacking hunting trips. So much of your energy gets spent every day that if you're not getting quality rest, you're losing cognitive function and decision-making skills that will hurt the hunt further on down the road in day 3, 4, 5, and 6. This was an impulse buy on Prime Day. It is a toe something. This is not a backpacking sleeping pad, but it is 6 inches thick and it has a built-in pillow already. I am a 2-pillow sleeper, so already having that pillow built in is going to help a lot as far as things that I need to carry. This is probably going to be my base camp sleeping pad. I'm probably not going to take this with me if we go spike out. It's like $35. Well worth the risk, I think. A thicker mattress that's going to be able to give you more quality sleep is a huge deal.
The camera doesn't do it justice, but it's beautiful.
So here you go. Here's some value ideas for you if you are kind of running last minute, needing some things for your elk hunt. All of this stuff is going with me, and I'm excited to hear your ideas and your hacks and your favorite value pieces of gear. I appreciate you guys watching. Please go hit the subscribe button, and it's not long now. It's almost here. We're gonna be right back at it. Ooh, come on. I can smell it. No, wait, it's just me. I need a shower. Peace.